I use these tools to select the topic that I want to do during my internship, so that it is well in demand, and when I apply for a job it is very much relevant. So I use these things, and that's how I make my decision. Hi friends, my name is Shraddha and I make videos on life in Germany, and today's video is most requested topic because most of you guys are still struggling with this because they have no idea how to select the universities that they can apply to, and how to find out that these are the courses that are perfectly suitable, and one should not waste money on the other courses that are not relevant. And also, once you have selected the course, after you get admitted, then if you get admitted for more than one university, how to find out that this is the best suited course for you. And the last question that I would like to answer is how you can be sure that this course has scope in the future as well. Well, I would like to answer all these questions to the best I can, and these are just my way of finding out course and that I applied, and I am applying these things. These are my secrets to find the topic that are best for doing internship and then going for a job. I think I would be able to help you in getting all the answers to this question through this video, and if still you have some doubts, you can contact me on Instagram. I like to answer questions as much as I can because I have so many students asking me questions, so sometimes it is very much difficult to answer all the queries. So stay tuned till the end so that you know step-by-step procedure of how you can find the best suited course for you. And these formula are not just for the people who want to do masters in Germany. This is also applicable to the one who are looking for bachelors. So yeah, let's get started with the video, and I'm very excited. So number one thing that I would like to give is a disclaimer that I'm not a consultant. I'm a student who knows how to figure out ways of myself, and I am sharing my tips and tricks that I do to find out what is best suitable thing for me. And so far they have worked quite good for me. So yeah, I think they will help you too. And the things that really matter in taking decision whether this course is the right fit for you and this course is the best and relevant to you, and for selecting university, for applying, because I didn't want to waste my money on the things that are not relevant to me. I only applied to 4 courses that were very much relevant, and I asked myself these 5 questions that I am going to tell you to find out which university is the best suited, best choice for me. And these questions really worked a lot for me, and these are kind of my mantra to find out that yeah, this course is what I should go for. It depends on you whether you find it worth applying to 10 universities and you think that okay, you are most suitable and these are relevant to you, then of course I will encourage you to apply. But if you think no, these are not suitable, they are not that much relevant, and you're not sure whether you will get acceptance from these universities, then you should ask yourself these questions, these 5 questions. So these are the 5 questions that you should ask yourself and try to get answered in yes or no. And if you get answers for 3 or more as yes, then yeah, this is the course for you and you should definitely apply. And if you get answer no for more than 2, then no, this is not the course that you should apply to. The first question that I have for you is this university public? The answer should be yes. Number 2, is this course relevant to you, like from your bachelor's, from your work experience, from your internship, or from your project work, from your bachelor thesis, or something that it is relevant to? If it is yes, then yeah, this course is good to go. Yes. Number 3, is this course has any subject? And for that you will have to research about the curriculum, about the subjects, about the labs of the course. And these are the questions that you can only answer when you know the course very much and you have gone through the curriculum, the courses, subjects, the labs that you're going to have. So for answering these questions, you would have to go through the curriculum. Is this course has any subject or any lab or any module that you're very much excited about? Like in my case, my course had a mandatory internship and I was very excited about it. So does your course has anything that excites you? Then it is yes. Does it has 120 credits? And why I'm emphasizing on this? Because some universities ask for 120 credits to get you admitted to PhD. If you are someone who has planned to do PhD, or I know our plan changes with time, like I never thought of doing masters but now I'm doing, so one should always keep in mind that about the future perspectives, future opportunities that might come up. So for them, it is the question that I asked myself whether this course has 120 credit, because I got another course which has 90 credit and I left it because I was more into 120 credit side, because I didn't want anything to mess up in future if I want to do my PhD. Number five is depends on person to person. If you're a person who is more into the practical knowledge side, who's more into doing things and getting the industrial experience, then you should ask yourself whether this course is more into the practical side. The answer should be yes. And if you're more into the research side, then you should ask yourself whether this course is more into the research side that you are interested, and that answer should be yes. In my case, I asked these 5 questions to myself and I was very much clear that this course that I have taken admission in right now is the best suited course for me, because it is a public university. It has very much relevance to my bachelor's, my work experience. My bachelor's was in instrumentation engineering, my master's is in scientific instrumentation, and it is very much relevant to my work experience as well. Then I asked myself whether it has any subject that excite me, or it has something that I find very interesting. So yeah, it had a mandatory internship, and during my bachelor's I had done 2 internships which I found very interesting. So this mandatory internship again interested me. And then number 4th question, I asked whether it has 120 credits. It had 120 credits, so again that was a plus point for me. And number 5th question, I asked myself whether I'm more a practical person or a researcher. So I think I'm a mixed person. I couldn't answer that question. So this question was I don't know, or no maybe. That is what I got, 4 out of 5, and I chose this program and I am very much happy with my course and my program. So yeah, these are the questions that really matter, and if you look into these questions, there is nothing that says which university is best. Now let's talk about the things that don't matter in selecting the universities. And the things that don't matter in selecting the universities is the ranking. So there is not as such university ranking system in Germany, because it doesn't matter from where you do your master's or your bachelor's. All it depends is on your grades. Because top universities ask for top students, and I'm not a topper. I never was, and I don't think I will ever be. We are normal student, and I'm talking about normal things. But I want to be a smart person, a smart thinker, and that's what I do. When it comes to things, I just want to find out a way for myself which works for me, and I'm giving you all these tips that will be, I'm sure, be helpful to you. Next point is there is no university or campus placement, and since there is no university or campus placement here in Germany, the ranking of the university where you have graduated doesn't matter. You will have to find the job of your own, and that job will depend on your grades, on your skills, on your German skills, on your programming skill if you are an engineer, on your personality skills, maybe on your interview, how it went, and how much relevant job you're applying to. These are the things that really play important role in finding out the job. If you want to get good job opportunities, or you want to apply for masters after doing bachelor's here, or you want to go for higher studies like PhD, then you need really good grades. And when I say good grades, that means 2.7 and above in German grading system, being 1 the highest and 4 the lowest. So this is the key idea that you should keep in mind, that you should have 2.7 and above grades in Germany. If you very important in selecting the future scope and the future demand of your course, or the job opportunities that you will get. As we have already discussed, that there is no campus placement, there is nothing called university ranking. The only thing that matters is you and your skills and your German skills, and how good you are and how relevant you are to the job. But still, you want to get a market survey done, that okay, this is the course that I am going to, how many jobs does it have, what are the requirements that a recruiter or employer are looking for. Then these are the points that you can take into consideration. I use these tools to select the topic that I want to do during my internship, so that it is well in demand, and when I apply for a job, it is very much relevant. So I use these things, and that's how I make my decisions. So I'm sharing these things with you so that you can also do and get some market research done. Here few courses are very much in demand, like computer science courses, IT courses. They even don't require sometimes German skills, while some courses that are mechanical, they usually require higher German skills. So there are market surveys, and you can find these things out. So there are 2 job portals where you can go and check how many job related to your field are available. And these job portals are Stepstone and Indeed.de, and here you can find many job opportunities and what employers are looking for, what skills do they want. Do they want German skills, or do they want this? I do market research, and that is the reason why I know how things work here, because I don't want to give you the fake idea, or I don't want to misguide you or tell you that your scope is very bright, your skills are going to be this much you need or that much you need. You are very much in the age that you can decide. These are the job online portals what usually are used in Germany, and here you can search your related course position. Like you are in mechatronics, you can just type in the keyword mechatronics, or you are a developer, you can type a design developer, and or you are someone who's related to sensors, you can type sensor, and you will get a lot of job result. And this way you can do the market research to find out whether how much jobs are available, whether you are having the skills that employer is asking for, and you can prepare yourself well in advance if you really want to know. So this video comes to an end, and I hope that I have given you a lot of information on how you can find out university, the future scope, what university is best, what course will be best for you. And I hope that I have also answered how you can find jobs and skills that are really required for such and such. Please give this video a like if this video was really helpful for you, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye.